Is it hot? Is it hot? I've got sunscreen. Seriously, don't get hurt out there. Get covered. I've got sunscreen if you want it. Okay, next up, we have from the School of Law, Mari Matsuda.
Generation alum of this university. My mother grew up barefoot on a sugar plantation. She went to segregated public schools. Her first language was Pidgin, which meant you went to a segregated school for non-English standard speaking students. She was one of 10 kids. Her family didn't see the point of educating a girl. A kid like that could make her way to this campus and get an education. She worked as a live-in maid in a house back in Manoa for her room and board, and she worked every day in the library for tuition. And on that, she was able to get her degree and ended up in Columbia for graduate school. She came home and became a professor at HCC. And she made it her personal goal to get those single moms from the projects, get them off welfare, get them here to the UH campus, and send them out in the world to do something good for Hawaii. She took her education that she received here to educate a whole generation of class jumpers. I was not supposed to be a university professor. I'm a public school kid from Hawaii. But William S. Richardson, a Hawaiian, knew that there were a lot of local kids with talent who couldn't afford to go to the continent for their legal education. He fought that same Big Five elite that opposed the building of this university to build a law school. My law school class was the first anywhere to have 50% women. We had students who were literally homeless while they were in law school, sleeping in vans on friends' couches or in the law library, fighting their way to a professional degree. And this university met them halfway. I've watched what my classmates did with those degrees. They have paid back the taxpayers 100 times for the investment that was made in them. You have never seen a group of people more committed to service to this state. They went to our law school because they wanted to serve our Hawaii. And that's what this university does. It opens doors of opportunity for people who want to give back and save this aina. Now they say shut the door. Cuts, cuts, cuts. This is already an underfunded university. I just returned home after teaching at Georgetown for 15 years, and I saw what it looks like to have a fully funded university. Here at UH, we use all our energy trying to fill the gaps and keep morale and learning high. When our classes are overcrowded, our technology falters, our library can't subscribe to the journals we need, our deferred maintenance problem is so bad that buildings are condemned because they're about to fall down. We send students for career counseling, academic counseling, or just a parking pass, and they have to stand in line. They get frustrated. Come back tomorrow, make an appointment, take a number. Our political leaders are apparently prepared to let education go down before they take responsibility for their past mistakes to fix this budget crisis. This state had a surplus. How many remember that? It wasn't long ago. Speculators from outside Hawaii were grabbing up lands and making windfall profits. Buy, sell, buy, sell. We could have taxed those windfall profits. We could have put something aside for hard times, and we chose not to. At the national level, the choice to deregulate the banking industry allowed our entire economy to be built on a Ponzi scheme that has now collapsed. And we will bail out the bankers who created that mess. Where is our bailout for education? Pages. Listen to what the leading economists are saying. The stimulus has begun to work, but it is not big enough, and it is not directed at the places that will bring back jobs and bring back the spending that we need to make our economy strong and vibrant again. I repeat, to end this recession, we need to bring back jobs and bring back spending. Instead, our leaders are offering us furloughs and cuts. This creates an atmosphere of fear that has us all clutching our pocketbooks. I don't know about you, but my family did their back-to-school shopping at the Goodwill this year. We need leaders who will take a hard look at ways to raise revenue, which takes guts, and invest in the future by increasing educational spending, not the opposite. If they can't lead, we will lead them. Are you willing to teach at a second-rate university? No! Students, are you working hard to get a degree from a second-rate university? No! Brothers and sisters, are you ready to fight for first-class education? One that will make our democracy strong. We have done it before. We will do it again. We are not alone. There are people all over this country gathering in meetings like this one, saying no, faculty and students at our universities, all over this land. They're saying education matters. If you don't believe that, try lying to us on your watch. We are in the business of producing thinkers, social critics that are the heart of democracy. That's our work. And we can take it to the streets. Can we take it to the legislature? Can we take it to the Board of Regents? Can we take it to Governor Lingle? Will we take it all the way to Washington, D.C. if we have to? Yes, we will. Save you eight. Save you eight. Save you eight. Save you eight.
All right. All right. Okay, folks, look around you, all these students, look around you. You know, you have friends that are probably in classrooms right now.